Hello everyone, welcome to Birdman the Welder HQ. If you're not familiar with this face, I am Sean Bird, aka Birdman the Welder. One thing I'd like to be clear about is that I don't typically do product comparisons. I'm not a tool review guy necessarily. What I do in my business is I have a lot of brand loyalty. I started using Optrel helmets when I was just getting started out welding. One of my employers that I was working with back in 2005 had purchased for me an Optrel satellite. I still have it to this day. Why don't I go grab that and show you? This is her. This is my Optrel satellite from way back when. I have put countless hours, days, weeks, months on this lid. And it still works to this day. It's unbelievable. When I make a purchase of a tool or a piece of equipment, I do my research. I look at everybody else's, experience and of course reviews and stuff like that. If you're looking to purchase something that is going to last a long time, do an exceptional job, then the Optrel Panoramaxx Clt is absolutely the lid for you. Specifically, if you're doing, I find I lean on this helmet more so when I am on the bench doing some TIG welding. So of course the standout feature on the CLT is that crystal clear lens, which is just that. It's exactly as described. Putting this lid on and flipping it down, there's no color change. It's not skewing anything, but this one is basically, it's actually crazy how true to life, true to color this lens is. How does that benefit you around the shop? I'll tell you how it benefits me. If you're on the bench working, there's no need to pop it off, to put a face shield on for grinding, for cleaning, for blending. Having the flexibility and the versatility of this lid, where I can get a true to life grind mode, is absolutely a selling feature for me. It's gonna sound a little bit funny and you may laugh at me, but this is how I feel. When I put this lid down, because there's no color change, because I can see crystal clear, for some reason it feels a little less like I'm working. I'm welding and I'm looking around the shop mid-weld. I'll turn my head and I can see if someone walks in the door. One of the other things I find, there's no neck work. Being a business owner and a welder, I spend a lot of time in the office now, so your neck becomes conditioned to, flipping a lid down. And when I haven't done that for a while and I actually do that, I feel it the next day. My neck is all tense and stiff, and there's no need for that. My thoughts to you, if you're looking to buy the Panoramaxx Clt, make sure that this is the application. Make sure that your application is right for this lid, because there are some other helmets that might be better suited to your work. If you're in a boiler house or you're doing structural in position type of welding, you may be better suited to like the Optrel, the Quattro. According to Optrel's technology, they say the Quattro gives you better it gives you better vision if you're looking off to the sides, or you're kind of working overhead where you don't have the flexibility of moving your work around and stuff like that. But if you are the welder who's working on the bench, absolutely the shop helmet is the Panoramaxx, the CLT. There's no comparison in my opinion. I haven't seen one. This is the pinnacle. This is the gem of the welding industry. Yeah, not a single color change. It's gonna sound stupid, but it looks clearer through the lens than real life. Yeah, so just looking like, I don't have the best lighting in my shop, and throwing this down, I see everything. It's crystal clear. It's crystal clear. And I'm lifting up the lid here just because I want to make sure that you guys can hear me clearly. I don't know how this is going to pick up, the mic's going to pick up my voice if the lid's down, but there's absolutely no need for me to lift the lid up. The clarity on this thing is insane. It really, really is. Maybe at some point I'll try to do a video where I can capture that through the lens, through the camera for you, but I'm not quite that advanced yet. And this thing, this helmet, it just makes you want to weld more. Like, it literally makes me want to just keep welding. I've got to get off to dinner with my wife, but, and man, there's a lot of back and forth on the web. The equipment doesn't make the tradesperson. But man, I tell you, in my 20 years experience of welding, it can absolutely level up your game, without a doubt. Highly recommend this lid. It's my favorite. In fact, it's my favorite. I barely use it because I just want to keep it pristine, which is silly because that satellite that I have, I've been using for 20 years and it's taken a beating. Like, literally taken a beating. It's fallen off the scaffolding. It's been, you know, I've art gouged in it many times. Lots of overhead MIG and stick welding, and it's still kicking, and it's still in great shape. It's still comfortable. I'm gonna weld a little more. That was damn fun.
Man.
Well, if you've been considering the Panoramaxx CLT and you've come to me for my opinion, I hope that it has helped. If it has, please throw some love in the comments, maybe subscribe. Also, I'd love to hear your feedback. Yeah, if you end up buying a helmet, let me know how you like it.